Hi, this is Alchemist 2, and as you could probably tell, I washed my hair and I can't do anything with it. That's why it's in a bun. If I let it out, then it would be poof, just Brillo pad all over the place. But nah, I'm gonna just keep it in a bun and not let it just go blah. But I am doing a book review for today, and this is actually the beginning of Karen Kingsbury's series. The other series that I did, the Firstborn series, actually is a sequel to the Redemption series, and of course the first book, the quintuplet series, looks like that, and it focuses on the Baxter family, particularly Carrie, and the harrowing realization, just the devastating realization that her husband is indeed cheating on her. And they try to work it out, and the love from her past, Ryan, comes up from her days in high school, and he was actually a schoolyard crush, and I thought of a lot of manga that does this too, and I can't help it, I'm an otaku, what do you think? But actually, after she realizes that she's pregnant, first time that she was pregnant, she had a miscarriage, and second time her husband is still messing around, and he's unfortunately gotten addicted to the bottle, and it's just really sad, and it's typical of a lot of affairs that occur, I think, and I think it's really accurate. And a tragedy occurs. I'm not going to say what the tragedy is, but she actually reunites with Ryan. I know, spoiler, sorry, but in the end, there is a happy ending for Carrie, and you're really pleased with it. And when I was going through this, I cried a lot, because I was just feeling so sad for Carrie and other people that I've known going through divorces, and I really don't know how they do it if they don't have a support group and faith to get them through. I don't think that they deal very well with it at all. I just think that they become numb, they shut down. I don't know, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm making accusations I shouldn't, but I love Karen Kingsbury, and I highly recommend her books, as I have with other reviews that I have done concerning her books. And if you want to start with a really exemplary Christian fiction series, then I would definitely begin with Karen, because she's a prolific writer, and she's just so very talented, and I'm hoping that one of these days I have a chance to meet her, because she has inspired me to write in a way that I can gain viewership and people who would actually want to read my work, because I've been writing since I was 10, and my work has just crossed the gamut. But I usually write comedies and fantasy and sci-fi, and I have written some romantic stories. A lot of the comedy stories I write are romantically involved. Yeah, go figure. Fantasy stories too, but usually my fantasy stories are action adventure. Same thing with my sci-fi stories, and she has become another one of my idols. And if I have the chance, I'm hoping that I really that I get a chance to commend her on her work and just tell her how much of an inspiration she has been, and perhaps I'll get the chance. I don't know. There's a spot on her website. If you go to www.karikingsbury.com, you can ask to recommend Karen to come to your town. She's been to Bloomington before, but I don't know if she'd come to my hometown. I mean, it's not that far from Bloomington, and it's kind of poke and plum, and there are fast food restaurants everywhere, and I love it most of the time, and I loathe it other times because it's kind of boring, but it's my hometown, You know, I'm not gonna say I'm proud, because that would make me sound like I'm narcissistic or something, and I really don't want to come across as arrogant or narcissistic, because I'm not. But maybe I can convince her to come to my hometown, because like I said, it's not far from where I was born, being Bloomington. And this whole series is really perspective changing, and if you have a chance to read it, by all means do. And hopefully I'm not coming off as too preachy, because I don't want to I really don't wish to sound like I am, but if you have a chance to read it, at least give it a chance, check it out, because you may be pleasantly surprised. So Karen Kingsbury, Redemption Series #1, also written with Gary Smalley. Fabulous book.